English grammar, past continuous tense, active voice, statements, past continuous tense. There are two types of statements. Affirmative statement. Example, you were riding a bicycle last evening. Negative statement. Example, she was not cooking when father came home. Past continuous tense. Affirmative statements can be written as subject was over, verb in present participle, rest of the sentence. Helping verb was over depends on the subject. For a negative statement, not is added between the helping verb and the verb. Subject was over, not verb in present participle, rest of the sentence. Helping verb and not can be combined into a single word as wasn't or weren't. Past continuous tense. Affirmative statements. I was reading a book. You were reading a book. We were reading a book. They were reading a book. He was reading a book. She was reading a book. It was reading a book. Past continuous tense. Negative statements. I was not reading a book. You were not reading a book. We were not reading a book. They were not reading a book. He was not reading a book. She was not reading a book. It was not reading a book. Negative statements. Short form. I wasn't reading a book. You weren't reading a book. We weren't reading a book. They weren't reading a book. He wasn't reading a book. She wasn't reading a book. It wasn't reading a book. Past continuous tense. Exercise. Write below statements in affirmative and negative forms with subject I, you, we, they, he, she, it. I was teaching English. You were teaching English. We were teaching English. They were teaching English. He was teaching English. She was teaching English. It was teaching English. I wasn't teaching English. You weren't teaching English. We weren't teaching English. They weren't teaching English. He wasn't teaching English. She wasn't teaching English. It wasn't teaching English. Comment your answers. Thank you.